Both fighters do love to stand. Here we go, amateur light heavyweight action at 93 kilos, 18 and 19. These two teenagers nearly identical in height. It's Silverback MMA taking on S18. This one brought to you by Metro Rod. Michael Bourke in the blue corner, Gabriel Bell in the red. Lee Fallon in charge. Of course, we mentioned it is a debut for Bourke, who's got 3 kickboxing fights, 2 wins by knockout, and 1 UD.
We're trying to go low to gauge the distance. Oh, heavy right hand there from Bell. Nice tie hop there from Bourke.
Bourke with the little gallop, moving forward, throws a 1-2. You gotta love that tie hop, Dean.
It's a really good way to fake the kick. You know, you set up with the kicks, slam those kicks in, and then lift it up, which opens up the strikes to the head.
Head movement there from Bourke. Bourke backpedaling. Forcing him up to the cage is Gabriel Bell. Bell thinks about going for a double. No, thank you, says Michael Bourke. In come the knees, the promised knees. The delivery of the takedown, though, could not have been more timely from Gabriel Bell.
Bell lifted up the single leg from the knee. It was fired by Bourke, turning into this top position here now. Ground and pound is going to be the key if he wants to get around the guard. Got to be careful about the legs going up here, though, for the armbar and the triangle attempts.
Trying to cross his ankles there and break the posture. Leg curls for good measure from Bourke. Unable to do it. Clearing the guard is Gabriel Bell. Heavy punches here from Bell. Bourke showing he's not a one-trick pony, Dean. He talked about the improvements with the ground game. We saw the evidence.
Yeah, now it's set up. If he fakes the level change or goes for the single leg again, that's going to drop the hands, and it's going to allow him to strike to the head. So fakes and feigns and selling the fact that he wants a takedown is a worthy trajectory here for Bell. Oh, heavy right hand, big knee to the body from Bourke.
Bourke again showing a good deal of accuracy here. Has cracked that knee once or twice in the clinch.
Guillotine attempt here by Bell. Could use this to snap down and potentially expose the back. Might use it to pummel the 100% here and turn to the outside position.
Stalemate here in the clinch. Bourke, I would venture a guess, probably wants out. Knee on the separation, couldn't quite get it. Over under here, 50-50 for both fighters. Actually, not quite. It was double underhooks, wasn't it, for Bourke? Beautiful trip, though. Not something we see often from that position, but it was a nice conversion from Bell. Interesting round. Yeah, there's often a degree of feeling, isn't there, in those clinch situations where, I don't want to say you're fighting blind, but it's not like you're exactly able to see everything that's going on, right?
Yeah, and you couple that with the athlete that you're grappling with, potentially might move into that knee. So, oh, head kick. Going low as well. I like the way he's mixing up. He's going low and then looking to set up the head kick as Bourke.
Inside slip there from Bell. Bourke feinting there, milling the hands. Throws a kick and pulls it. Doesn't commit fully. Switching up to the outside roundhouse kick is Gabriel Bell. Look at the shoulder roll there from Bourke. He's got some tricks, Dean.
He's doing a good job of mixing up the upstairs and downstairs strikes. See there, he immediately finishes with the leg kick to take the spring out the step and to draw the power away. You can already see the reddening on the back of the left leg of Bell. Oh, nice left hand, double left hand, returns with the overhand right. Power punches now. Nice body kick from Bourke. Doing a better job of firing the combinations together than finishing with a kick either to the legs, the body, or the head.
That was exactly what I was going to say. It is those finishes with the kicks, even though the hands are sometimes throwaway techniques for Michael Bourke. The kicks have found their mark to the body and to the leg, but an unfortunate extension of the hands, potentially with the fingers out, Dean. a moment of respite for both athletes.
Looks like the bright eye here of Bell. Usually in the amateur gloves, it curls the fingers down a little bit more than the pro gloves, but unfortunately we still see that with the outstretched hand. Sometimes Muay Thai technique to pour out with the lead hand to gauge the distance. And as the athlete comes in, the fingers can then go into that. Looks like Bell is all good.
Well, Gabriel Bell last time. Patrick Kwasik, round 3, dispatched with punches. That was Cage Steel 33. And this is the aforementioned MMA debut of Michael Bourke. With a record of 3-0 in kickboxing, though, lovely. Catches the kick, runs him through, dumps him. Come down to the ground. That invitation was dully refused.
Nice body kick there from Bourke. He's doing a better job here of firing and moving, keeping long-range techniques, using the teeth. That prompted Bell to come in here to look for the takedown. Got to try and get the body lock, though, if he wants to drag this one down to the ground. In that position again, we could utilize the hip throw.
And by that, are you going to be stepping your right leg in across to go for it, Dean?
Across the hips. It's more difficult up against the cage because as you throw your opponent, sometimes their legs can get in contact. I like the way Bell, he pulled him away from the cage. Immediately that opens up the takedown.
Right on cue. Gabriel Bell able to get the same technique that he replicated in the last round. Clearing the legs, that's the efficient way to do it. Can he slide into the crucifix? No. Regard here from Michael Bourke. Bourke trying to defend. Tracking is Bourke. Kicking away is Bourke. Bell all over him here.
Bourke going to get back to the feet here. Got to use the ample time to kick off and stand up. Might be looking to go for the up kicks. It's defensive maneuverability here from Bourke in that bottom position. There's no question about it. He wants to strike looking for the head kick from the bottom position.
Well, the end of a blistering round here between what we thought was going to be a striking affair, but at the end of the day, a level change or two, a candid attempt at a throw or two from Mr. Bell has made this one a little bit of a mashup.
Gets another one in there for the push kicks, making sure they go high. An interesting point, Bourke, as he came back into his corner, he was kind of having a bit of an issue with his right shoulder. He's kind of shaking it out a little bit and touching it.
Michael Bourke, Gabriel Bell. This one potentially going to see the end of 9 minutes. I didn't think that we'd make it to the third round, Dean. It seemed one of the fights on this undercard that was most likely to end under time, but Bourke in the blue, Bell in the red. S18 taking on Silverback MMA. Fatigue not noticeably playing a factor in either camp.
I think their technicality as well, their economy of movement is starting to shine through. Both athletes very good in the striking realm. They don't waste any energy, so I think that's a testament to their cardio. They're not using too much energy, but again, we see a position where Bell can utilize the takedown. He's going to go to the inside trip up against the cage, where if he drags Bourke away from that cage, he'll look to step across again.
Bell up to familiar trickery here. Bourke trying to stifle. Now if you're Bourke, you just digging hard for the left underhook to get off the fence.
Oh! Bell pulls him on top. This is a bad position for Bell.
It was a failed attempt at a throw and a capitalization by Michael Bourke that allowed him an opportunity. But Bell, with the good old wrestler's roll, when in doubt, right?
Got to be careful about diving the head deep, though. You can see already Bourke looking to walk the legs up for a triangle.
And it has been scramble city here. Timely, though, from Bell, right? Especially after such a compromising, shall we say, slide.
He's got great timing as well in the grappling realm, even up against the cage in the bottom side position, but he's got to be aware of that triangle.
Triangle attempt here. Bourke again. We saw it in round one, wasn't able to get it. Can he do it here? It ultimately materialized in a guard pass for Gabriel Bell, but Bourke is fishing. Can he get the legs up? Open guard here for Michael Bourke. Gabriel Bell, short punches on the inside. He's tight, Dean. The legs go closed. Now, if you're Michael Bourke here, are you waiting?
If he wants the triangle, he's got to get the ample opportunity to throw those legs up and pass the arm through to clasp a hold of the neck. And for Bell, keep this ground and pound going, he's got to be all the way in or all the way out. If he senses the triangle, he's got to be all the way upstairs to vacate it, or nice and low to stay away from the initiation. He's doing a real good job in this top position. You can see Bourke tying him up beautifully, but that's running the clock.
Now, if Bourke is up 2 rounds, it's not going to be enough for Bell to sit here.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's difficult to score the fight in the commentary booth, but what stands out to me is Bourke, in the second round, really effective striking, but you can't deny the fact here that...
And in the first, right?
Yeah.
I would have said the first, too.
Yeah, to a degree. I mean, but there was points where Bell was really dominating in the grappling realm, and that's going to leave a stamp here in the end of the third round. Bell was able to consistently press him, get the takedown, and he made a little mistake of pulling Bourke onto him, but immediately swept to the top position. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting score.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now head to the judges' scorecards. And your judges score the bout 29-28, 29-28, 28-29, with your winner by split decision. In the blue corner, Michael Bourke.
And there you have it. The correct numbers were 29-28. It was split. 2 judges, 29-28. Bourke, and 1 judge, 29-28 Bell. Dean, I'm going to say I think it was the right result in the end.
Yeah, I thought that was a definite fair assessment. It's a difficult round to score. I mean, the second round, obviously the striking stood out for Bourke. The rest of it was kind of in the balance, but I think that was a correct decision there from the officials.